Well, I'm joined now by Perry Wong from Los Angeles. He is the managing director of research at the Milken Institute, an economic think tank. Perry, tell us what your expectations are for the two sessions.
I think rather than say what the expectation of people in China, I think are thinking, I think one key theme is sustained growth and reform. That's what I think the Chinese society are looking for, and the leadership as well. And also from outside of China, the Chinese growth also, I think, attracted attention. So foreign companies, foreign government certainly are looking for a stable, sustained, more open economic system in China.
What will be some of the focus areas? I know poverty relief and the environment are just two of them.
Yeah, I think the party and then the governments in China have been trying hard, I think, to revert some of the damage to the environment. So the green economy is something that the Chinese government pay a lot of attention and put in a huge investments. So that's expected to continue.
And will there be any talk about extending the tenure of President Xi Jinping?
Yeah, that's a big, I think, big conversation, big topic. I think if we go by the rule, the objective for the Chinese government is to sustain its current path of reform and progress. So some changes, I think, as the leadership sees it, is needed. So by extending the term is to better guide the economy, to guarantee the process. I think that's what they have in mind.
And how will this session differ from last year's session?
Well, this time is a big changeover. Over two-thirds, I believe it's more than two-thirds of the people's deputies are new, and more than half, I believe, of the member of the CPPCC are new. So those are the two, I think, big changes in the meeting. And also, the expectation is that some institutions will have their leadership further enhanced or to beef up, if you will, and some others are new to better to do, for example, the fights on corruptions, etc. So those are the things that people in China and certainly people like me to continue to watch and see if those can help pave a stable, higher performance economy in China.
And finally, quickly, tell me, is there a sense of pride among this party's leaders now about how China is being viewed on the world stage, for instance, with the Belt and Road Initiative, how the economy is doing, poverty relief? Things really seem to be going well for China.
Indeed, I think they felt that they accomplished a lot. Also, mind you, I think this year is the 40th year of the Chinese reform or modernization. So if you look back in 40 years, China indeed has accomplished a lot, and there's a lot of difficult challenge ahead. But indeed, they should, because if you look at some of the key reform in financial markets, and the ability of the government to handle financial crisis, those are, I think, a sign of maturity. But that I don't want to really just bypass some of the key tasks that the Chinese leadership have to deal with, I think, years to come, and they are not easy.
Perry Wong with the Milken Institute, thank you for joining us live from Los Angeles.